How's it going? How is it actually going right now? Hold up. Shouts out to White Bat Audio for their banger music. How's it going, Sponge? Eating ice? Just ice? How's it going, Space? I'm keeping them, Sponge. Is that dusty inside? I can't see. I will not be answering those questions, Sponge. Who is Vita Carnis? It's an analog horror series. We watched the first half of it last night. We're gonna finish it today. But first, I gotta pour myself a nice glass in my Smooth Line mug, dropping in June. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Thanks for subscribing. Hey, you know how it is. You guys looking forward to the rest of Vita Carnis? Or at least what's left of it now? I mean, I don't think it's over. I think they still make episodes, but I don't know what you're talking about, Evil Eye Studios. I don't know what that is. Mods, can we take care of that? They're saying nonsense in chat. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm looking forward to the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm gonna wait to get the Switch 2. I'm not gonna get it right away. It's just too expensive for something that doesn't even have new games yet. There's no point. Alright, let me get Vita Carnis up on here. Yeah, we're gonna finish Vita Carnis tonight. Bone broke. Okay. So, for context, last night we watched the first half of Vita Carnis. We ended off on a little bit of a sour note. The getting it pulled up. Hold on. We ended off on this video right here. Mimic Defense instructional tape was not very good. Was not great. Little bit of a sour ending to last night, but that's okay. Hopefully the rest of this series is good. I enjoyed pretty much everything else. Everything here was really good, except for this one installment. But, hey, I'm not going to let it ruin my perception of this series. Interesting timing because I got a thunderstorm while watching you are about to get spooky. Ooh, thunderstorm. Can you spell stand up and bend over and spell the word run? No, I know that trick. You can't get me. So, hopefully, why can't I do that? What the fuck? Hold on, OBS is acting up. I don't know what you're talking about, awesome Mario Pros. I hate to tell you. Have you seen the Looney Tunes show? Dude, I love the Looney Tunes show. Sheesh! Oh my god. Blue goo on a different phone. Okay, got you. You know that King Louie? If you don't know what that is, look it up. King Louie from what? From The Lion King? Or, what is this from? This? I don't see the resemblance. Okay, I kind of see it. Nah, you're lying. I'm at a restaurant right now. You're watching me while you're at a restaurant? The kid from Meet the Robinsons. Yo, we're getting a bunch of people in here talking about some plushies. I don't know what you're talking about. There's Garrett, if that's what you're looking for. Chicken Little. I do not look like Chicken Little. Yo, who are these people in chat talking about some plush? I don't know what you're talking about. I already showed you Garrett, if that's what you're looking for. We got some goofy little trolls in chat here today. Talking about something. King Louis from the Jungle Book? Oh, okay. Alright, that song's over. I think it's time. I think it's time. Pause the song. Here we go. Vita Carnis, baby! We're back at it again. Watching the second half of the series. Here we go. I'm looking forward to it. Why did you leave me to rot? What are you talking about? I seen the series. I watched half of it yesterday, and we're finishing it today. This is my first time. Lights off. Here we go. It's time to get spooky. It's getting really spooky. I'm scared. Get yourself some smooth line. In June. Coming in June! Sorry. Shameless plug. Is that Canada? Uh-oh. Boo. Oh, you got me, WPV. You got me. Jeejay, don't run from me. Yo, mods, block this dude. I don't know what they're talking about in chat. They're over here trolling. Yo, Peter Griffin in chat? What's good? Sorry, I got distracted. What was that? That was spooky. Oh my goodness. Ew, there's... Is this AI? I don't know. I don't think so. August 1st. Vita Carnis is an amazing series. I took inspiration from it and kind of made my own on TikTok, but I scrapped it. I don't know what that is, Pokemon. Yo. What are these? We got some trolls today here in chat who think they're funny. We got some trolls here today in chat who think they're funny, don't they? Being a little silly, aren't you? I have no idea, Metal Meows, what the hell they're talking about. They're being goofy is what they're talking about. That looked like Crawl. Was that Crawl? What is this? Is it the Garrett analog horror? Yeah, maybe. It might be the Garrett analog horror they're talking about. That makes sense. They killed the kid! Woo! Yeah, baby! Not often you see children die. What? Wait, what is that though? That's freaky. What is that? What am I looking at? Is that a skull? JJ, can we react to Mario plush videos instead? No, because I'm not 12 years old. I just joined it and I have no idea what's going on. We're watching Vita Carnis. It's an analog horror series. He explained how he made the effect for the skull in an interview, and it's honestly so cool and creative. Yeah, I love that they used practical effects for this and puppetry. That's really cool. I like that. What is it about Canada? That's Canada, right? Upside down. Canada upside down. Canada is becoming Australia. Something tells me these people are dead. I don't know, though. Just an educated guess. Okay. A. Solid entry after the last one. That's all I'm going to say. Solid entry after the last one. Hold on, let me just look at something really quick. What? Why can't I drag this over to my other monitor? What's going on? Oh, because this is in full screen. Duh. Sorry. Okay. We're Gucci. Yo, welcome back, Blue Goo.
Great ideas can come from anywhere.
Yo, Super Yoshi Cinema, if anyone's coming in here trolling at this point, just hide them from the channel. If mods even have the ability to do that.
With Wix, you...
Because I don't know what they're in here coming in here talking about like that.
Flavor. The most crucial component.
Oh, the flavor enhancer. Yeah, the flavor enhancer did seem like a little weird when it was brought up in the cooking instructional video. Like it did seem a little weird, so I wonder if the flavor enhancer is like made out of one of the Carnis creatures. Or what if the flavor enhancer... I have no idea, Yoshi Cinema. That's a good question. What if the flavor enhancer is made of the toxic fumes from the host? That would be pretty sick. Because I was talking about, like, what if people got high off of the host's toxic fumes? What if they're extracting that from the host and making it into a flavor enhancer? I don't know.
To enjoying a good meal. The way food tastes is what makes eating so pleasurable.
Who are these people that say, JJ, can we watch plushie videos instead? Like, why are you saying that, bro? I just want to watch Vita Carnis. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. I think they're talking about Garrett Analog Horror. That'd be my guess. This is the only plushie I have any connection with. So I don't know what people are talking about. They're just yapping.
But what if you could savor every little detail you could possibly want?
If you troll, you get banned. That's that.
That is why we, at
God damn it.
New Co., have made it so that you may enjoy every single bite you take. With our product, the Flavor Enhancer, you can extract every last morsel of taste from your plate.
Okay.
With overwhelming demand for
Did you guys hear that? Oh my god.
this essential product,
That felt good.
even since our start earlier this year, we have delivered what you wanted. Now introducing the Flavor Enhancer Deluxe. Now packaged in a larger size and modified recipe, there is now even more savory goodness to go around.
Deluxe. I need some of this for my seafood boil. Real. I wonder how this tastes.
Since our debut in mid-1990,
But what's it made of, though? That's, like, that's a little concerning.
the Flavor Enhancer has shown to be a major hit, with our product flying off the shelves. The Flavor Enhancer Deluxe will allow us to satisfy your growing, tasting needs. Now allowing you to add even more enhancer to your dinner.
Bro missed. he overthrew the seasoning.
Making your food even better to
That looks good as hell. Oh my god. That looks like a nice breaded pork chop right there.
enjoy. The Flavor Enhancer
The actual powder he used for the prop was turmeric powder, if I remember correctly. Really?
Deluxe, available on shelves now. New Co. Experience true savor.
Ow.
These larger serving sizes make dining even more pleasant, now allowing more
Yo, what's that? That's like clam chowder or something.
generous amounts of enhancer at a time. Flavor Enhancer Deluxe.
The only thing they've specified as edible is crawl, but they said it tastes disgusting, so I can't imagine that. Well, they did make a whole meal out of crawl. I don't know. By the way, if you've seen this before, no spoilers in chat. No one said any spoilers, but like just to let you know, no spoilers in chat. I'm making up my own theories as I go along here. This is my first time watching this. I'm making a robot monster guy by Quagmire. This reminds me of the time when Stewie got us into some trouble by making a robot monster guy, but Quagmire and I took care of him with some scissors and saved the day and threw it at the trash. Thank you for the insight, Peter Griffin. Appreciate it. My theory is that this is made from, like, the fumes of the host or something like that. I don't know.
Now available in stores near you.
It's also a circle. That's a the singularity. I bet you the singularity has something to do with this.
Co. Experience true savor.
Make your
More Toad Malone videos. The Toad plush I got signed by Post Malone. Yeah, guys, if you didn't know, I brought a Toad plush, and I made him into like Toad Malone, and I brought him to a Post Malone concert, and I got him signed by Post Malone. It's real. You can check my Instagram. That's real.
taste buds pop with the new deluxe size. Make tasting even more awesome.
That looks good.
Awesome.
That looks good, though.
Spoil your kids with this essential part of every meal. New Trier savor.
Flavor Enhancer Deluxe. Required for all meals, no matter how small it seems, just a little more. It is crucial to everyday.
Yo, have you guys ever taken bread, put it in the toaster, and then when it comes out, put some butter on it, right? Put some butter on it, let the butter melt a little bit, right? Let the butter melt a little bit, and then put some cinnamon sugar on it. You got yourself some nice cinnamon toast right there. Oh my god. You could even use peanut butter too. If you put some peanut butter on toast, then put some cinnamon sugar on that, you got yourself a tasty snack.
Eating.
Or breakfast. It works as breakfast too. French toast. It's kind of like French toast, but not really. Cinnamon toast with peanut butter on it? Yeah. Get some toast, put some peanut butter on it, preferably Peter Pan honey roasted peanut butter, and then put some cinnamon sugar on it. That sounds weird. No, it's good. Whoa. There's something about the logo. I think it has to do with the singularity. What was that? The prince gathered what he could and then set sail onward. What happened with Action Koopa movies? Brother, I don't know. Ask somebody else. Stop trolling me in chat. I don't know I do not know the answers to these questions you are asking me. Ask somebody else who knows the answers. You're asking the wrong person. I do not know. The prince gathered what he could and then set sail onward. Once the prince returns home, they will come back to the island and return to the critters. You can use the dot and... Wait. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it's okay. I didn't need to do that anyway.
Savings you just can't beat. Oh, this orange is gross.
Honestly, I was scared when I was told age-related macular degeneration could jeopardize my vision. But
That's not good. What's this called? Uncover documents. Experience true. Okay, there's something going on with this. I don't want to eat this anymore. I'm good. Trico's. It's a hit with record sales. Files confiscated or not released to the public. Okay. I hate these ants. Do you guys ever get these ants in your house during the summer? Carpenter ants? Oh my god. If I see one on my desk, I just crush it. Crush it. How dare you? How dare you show up in my household? Real Peter Griffin. Yo, this is some cult stuff right here. What if the flavor enhancer has something in it like the OG Coca-Cola? Like cocaine? Oh, maybe. Like drugs. What the hell is that? A private organization of containment and research consult association society. Carcass? It's abbreviated as Carcass? Has been experiencing backlash from government agencies about cooperation in violation of newly introduced policies of ants can be ghouls now, I guess. True. Okay. See, I much prefer these shorter entries than the long ones. Like, these are just so much more consumable. These are so much more consumable. There we go. Got it out.
In the distant horizon.
Oh, the monoliths. Yes, I want to learn more about these.
The group of monoliths stand vacant. Although closed off to outsiders,
the monoliths remind me of, like, Siren Head. Kinda.
Stands can be observed well outside the perimeter. It is known to have hundreds of thousands of fibers that weave themselves deep underground, all connected in a grand mycelial network.
Oh, kind of like the... What's it called? The Harvester. Yeah, the Harvester.
You might be confused as to why you received this package. This was left to you because we share a common goal. I'm aware that you studied Carnis and researched their properties. I'm also aware...
Okay, yeah, this is what we just saw.
Backlash for doing so. Something isn't as it seems, and you know this too.
Underground sediments made during the meat snake was discovered stuck inside an underground beast. Okay, wait, yeah, that we saw this part last stream, right? With the snake stuck underground.
Unexplained phenomena, countless casualties, missing persons, fatalities, and yet no proper action, and notable silence about these affairs. People are afraid and confused. Why is nothing being done? Because they don't want us to know. We've been kept in the dark while those above us slither and miss the blind. They have slowly been numbing our minds to their schemes. But they've made one crucial error. Trails, crumbs, traces of...
Pokeball, Garrett Analog Horror is over. And I didn't even make Garrett Analog Horror, so I don't know why you're asking for it.
I've collected these pieces and found their loose ends. This is why I've left this message to you. The document's included with the stamp is all the information that I have gathered. Every continuity, every cover, every crime that I could find. They all lead here. Something has been going on these few years.
Really having fun making these essay videos. Definitely more to come. Like, comment, and subscribe. What? Are you saying you like my video essays, or are you saying you make video essays and you're telling me to like, comment, and subscribe onto your stuff? I'm tripping. What is chat on tonight? They're off a perk 10,000. Goodness gracious. I need a sip of soda from my Smooth Line mug. Dropping in June. Sorry, shameless plug. Signals matching host.
I've provided to you. I hope you can put a stop to all the scandals. I just hope it isn't too late.
Wait, what was that? It all connects to this. This is the singularity. That's what that is, I think. Cause at the end of the documentary last night, the last creature was just a circle in the sky called the singularity, and this, I think this is the singularity. Big brain. Big brain.
Monoliths are truly an astonishing sight to behold.
Okay. Yes, I'm me a while. Next install.
Our bed.
And this morning, we've got troubling reports of
That bed looks comfy as hell. Oh my god. See how soft that thing looks?
bed-bug outbreaks across the U.S.
When bedbugs show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Have y'all ever had bed bugs before? I've never had bed bugs. How do you even get bed bugs? Where do they come from? Where do bed bugs even spawn from? It's my question. This one's 9 minutes long. I gotta take a piss, dude. I'll be right back. I drank so much soda. Oh, why didn't the text save? Wait, hang on. Boom. I just took a creepy pee-pee. I'm back. Okay, Breeze Brothers, I don't know what you're talking about, but go off, I guess. I remember one time there was a centipede on my bed and it freaked me the heck out. Oh, a house centipede? Yeah, we get house centipedes too. Sometimes. Not at this house, at my other house. The second house I own because I'm so rich. I'm playing. I'm kidding. God, what the fuck? Snow. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Leave a like on this video if you've ever taken a creepy pee-pee. Carcass. That means dead body.
Mission brief. Three ground teams are tasked with infiltrating a previously abandoned mall titled Facility Zero.
Speaking of the mall, do any of you guys ever go to the mall? I love the mall. People are always saying that the malls are dying and like no one's going to the mall anymore. That's not true. People are always at the mall. Every time I go to the mall, it's packed pretty much. I think it depends what the mall has. Because we have two malls near us. We have a mall in Hadley that's small and doesn't really have many businesses there. Like, it's pretty much dead. The only things at that mall that people go to are the movie theater, Interstate 91, Target, and there's like a fun center for kids. And I think there's a bowling alley there too. That's it. That's all that's at that mall pretty much. And it's always dead. People only go for the movie theaters there pretty much. And then there's one that's in Holyoke that is bigger, has a lot of stores in it, and it's always packed. So it depends on what mall you go to. People saying malls are dead, not true. They're lying. They're just not going to the right malls. The mall's goated.
Which is located in the restricted zone based on our info. The mission will take place in 3 stages: infiltration, encirclement, and ambush. Primary objective is to capture the facility and seize the items of interest for extraction. Numerous armed guards are located within the facility. Avoid detection and keep up your guard.
What are you talking about in chat? Bro. Got some straight up goofies happening. Y'all need to relax and watch Vita Carnis. What's up, Casey? We watched the first half of Vita Carnis last night. We're finishing it today. Pretty good so far. I don't know, Hero. That's a good question. What's up, Blade? Oh my god.
Red Bull gives you wings.
The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
I've never had Red Bull, I don't think. I think I've ever had Red Bull like once. I'm not a big fan of energy drinks. I drink soda for my caffeine. Energy drinks are just too much, you know.
Alpha team, in position. Beta team, in position.
Got like 500 people asking me to cover Man in the Suit. Have not seen a single episode. Man in the Suit? Oh, Casey. There's a horror series that not many people know about. I want to share it with you and Gage. I'm probably going to forget because that's just how I am. But, yeah, after stream, I'll share it with you. And I might make a video about it. Well, I might watch it on stream because I do gotta watch it if I want to talk about it. So I might watch it on stream and then make a video about it if I feel like it.
Gamma team, in position.
Copy. Beginning phase 1.
Eyes on the point. Clearing pathway now.
That's not gonna do anything. That tiny bullet for that massive bulbous shape. Man in the Suit is basically where a Japanese actor wears a Godzilla suit and his body morphs into the suit, turning him to an evil monster. That is actually fire. That's like, that reminds me of, two things. The Haunted Mask in Goosebumps and, Puka. I don't know if you've ever seen Puka. That movie where the guy gets this, like, mascot suit and then it starts, like, he starts becoming Puka. Yo, is that Skull? It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. How are you doing?
We're cleared. Give us the green light.
Copy. Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
Alpha team, copy. Beginning advance.
Oh, shit. That is spooky. Bro, long time no see. How you been? Hey, I've been doing pretty good. I hope you've been doing good. I literally have no idea what you're talking about, Blade. Why does B go hard? Nah, it does, though. For some reason, he's in every Could Goku Doom Guy B analog horror video.
Alright, we're heading out.
I'm gonna have to edit this VOD afterwards, because this is absurd.
Move, move, move!
Sorry for ramble about things relating to the series. I'm a huge nerd about Vita Carnis, so I feel the need to explain how props and stuff work. No, that's cool. Hey, if you got any, like, behind-the-scenes stuff, you are more than welcome to share it, as long as it doesn't spoil what's about to come. I've seen a few behind-the-scenes things for this, mainly just, like, the Mimic puppet. Ugh.
Lights off. Come on. Move.
Yo, plot twist, one of these guys is a Mimic, and they don't even know. Oh, wait, so is this where, like... So are these the officers? And then this is... I'm assuming this is where the monolith is? My favorite analog horror show remains to be Gemini Home Entertainment. Ain't nothing beating the Go-to-log horror. See, I don't really pay attention to analog horror that much. I'm not really a big fan of the genre. But I wanted to check out Vita Carnis because I have talked about Vita Carnis slightly in the past, and in my Mimic tier list video I talked about the Mimic from Vita Carnis, but that was the only thing I knew about this. Last night and today are my first impressions of this series. And I like that it uses practical effects and puppetry. There's only been one miss so far, and that was the 20-minute long entry that I did not care for at all, because most of it was just walking in the woods. But yeah, I mean, this analog horror seems pretty interesting. I like it so far. But you're not going to catch me watching, like... You're not going to catch me watching the Mandela catalog or anything. The Walton Files and shit like that. That's like... I'm good on that. That doesn't seem interesting at all. No offense to the creators of those things, but it is what it is, you know? That's fine, Yoshi Cinema. Please do.
Keep your distance. Single file. Halt.
right next to it.
In position, awaiting green light.
Oh my god, that beat! JJ's mom in chat? That's not actually my mom. Gemini was an OG. It was before Analog Horror was all cliche, mimic shit, and random ass jump scares. I might check it out then. Freddy, Five Nights Freddy, Five Nights Freddy, Faz Freddy, Five Nights at reference.
Eyes are secure. Turning blind. Lights green.
What are those? Oh, are those the cops? Am I stupid? Freddy Fazbear? This has to be a Freddy Fazbear reference.
Copy. Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
No, different guy, Charizard. What is your name? Charizard's infected butthole? Yeah, you're banned. Oh my god, dude. What are these dots? Are these the officers or what? I'm a little confused right now. Or bands in a queso street. Yeah, those supposed to be the officers. Yo, give me this beat! Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was just bopping out. Hold on. I gotta go back. Oh! Almost unplugged my MacBook. Goodness gracious. Is there anything there? I don't think so. What are these? These are not the officers, I don't think. Right? No, because those are the officers. So what are those? Oh my god, what are those? I really hope to make horror stuff like this eventually. I have a world's thing that could fit with horror. What? I think I know what you mean. I've thought about making like a horror series on the side and not telling anybody about it. Not promoting it at all or anything, just wait for someone to find it. And never tell anybody that it's me. Oh, wait, what is that? Is that blood? That must be blood. What happened? Wait, were those guards or officers? I don't know. Oh my god, the bass goes. Oh my god, the bass is crazy.
Alpha team in position. We are experiencing.
That's okay. The Super Yoshi Cinema NB7. Come back! You better come back.
Mechanical interference. Should we resume? Copy. Phase 3 is still a go. Preparing for breach.
Breach in 3, 2,
I will definitely still be live when you're out of the shower. This is going to take a while.
1. Breach.
Buddy, my Mario toys are mine. You ain't getting none of my stuff.
Get down! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
Slat's butthole infected with tapeworms. Okay, it's not even funny anymore. Just get out of here, dude. Just leave the stream. You know? Where are these people coming from? I don't know. They're like 12 years old, probably. That'd be my guess. I'm sorry, I missed what was happening because because fucking Schlatt's butthole infected with tapeworms is over here typing in my chat.
Zoom. Copy. Phase 3 is still a go. Preparing for breach.
Breach in 3, 2, 1. Breach.
Get down! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Get down! Get down!
Are they telling, like, a Vita Carnis creature to put their hands up? But you're cooked. What are you talking about? What is that? They're telling that thing to put its hands up, but I don't think that thing has hands.
Put your hands up! Get down! I said get down!
Wow. Wow. This thing has seasons? Rest is just credits. Okay. That's the teaser. We don't gotta watch that. Oh,
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since the 1800s by bundling her home and auto insurance.
This commercial.
It's pronounced Biberty. Biberty.
Liberty, Biberty. Liberty, Biberty. There's something called ad block. YouTube is cracking down on that.
Today, something has happened within the restricted zone, where a large group of cultists have been apprehended.
Cultists? I knew it was a cult when I saw all of them wearing that thing on their chest.
Several teams of military personnel have arrested some high-ranking cultists and have unmasked their identities to the public. Shockingly, several of these members are well-renowned politicians and high-ranking members of multiple
Surprise, surprise, politicians.
governments across the
Many
globe.
documents have been released providing sufficient proof of the atrocities that were being committed. Some of these crimes include murder, kidnapping, torture, rape.
Is that the Canada flag? Oh, because it did take... Okay, that was stupid. Yeah, it does take place in Canada, I think. They did show Canada.
And the list goes on.
The members are found guilty of deliberately providing false information to the public in an attempt to cause harm.
The New Trier Company has been found to have very significant ties with cultist activities and has been shut down. All New Trier products have been deemed hazardous for consumption.
Cultivation farms are facing pressure to shut down.
Public unrest grows as the New Trier cult case brings more crimes that were hidden away to light.
The people are outraged by how little was actually being done.
They demand that something be done to handle the Carnis species.
Riots appear in the streets as protests begin to turn.
Our leaders were plotting
What's up, Choco?
against us. Who we trust? What happens
We're just starting Vita Carnis Season 2.
now?
Welcome to Magister's Wonder Show. I am the Magister, and get ready to explore all of the world's wonders. Today, we are learning about the circle of life.
You know what else is a circle? The monoliths. The monoliths go in a circle. And you know what else looks like a circle? The singularity. Call me Albert Einstein.
Test report.
Wait, Vita Carnis, what? Head director?
Test report number 4. We still know very little about the nature of the entities. There are 7 singularities in total. Each singularity is roughly 1 meter in diameter. They are made of an unknown material, although it looks and feels very similar to glass. We are unable to sample it in fear of causing potential damage. The material is very dark in color, but has red shimmers of light swirling inside. There are some hints of other colors present, but is mostly dominated by the red. Each entity hovers above the ground in a stationary position, although they can be moved with relative ease. Our equipment can detect some subtle pulses of energy in rhythmic but random patterns. We don't know what they are. We don't know if it is breathing or communicating. We don't even truly know if they are even organic.
Did they not come from the crawl?
This is nothing new, just confirming what we already know. Our first experiments didn't give any interesting leads. The most we got was some interference with electronics, especially when there is more than one kept close together. But the experiment we conducted showed extremely significant results. The experiment played out like this. In test chamber 1,
Damn, that's a Minecraft cow. Look at that.
a live cow was released into the chamber with V1 for an extended period. They were left together for 24 hours. The test showed minimal results from the entity and an increase in stress from the cow. Next, the body of a cow was put into the chamber with V1.
What's that cow song with the dancing cow? Yeah, Polish cow.
1 for 24 hours. The results were extraordinary. Five hours after the whole body had been ingested.
Wait!
The results were extraordinary. Next, the body of a cow was put into the chamber with V1 for 24 hours. The results were extraordinary.
Wait, so they put your mom in there? Got him!
Five hours after the whole body had been ingested, concentrations of Kroll rapidly grew from
It's where the It's what Vita Carnis family's from. It makes the crawl.
Several points from within the chamber.
That's where it comes from. Oh my god.
I didn't know Uber had senior discounts.
I'm a freshman.
What this could mean, it rewrites everything we knew about the Vita Carnis.
What?
Allow the crawl to grow out here.
So they were wrong. They were completely wrong about it.
First, a young larva hatches from within its egg. It will roam around and find food to help it grow and grow. Once they are big enough, they transform into a pupa. And after some more time, they transform into an adult beetle. The adult beetle will go out into the world in search of food.
Audio log. Progress report for crawl samples. Cultivation has been successful. So far, we grew them with 3 specific environmental factors. 1 is our control group, 2 with
JJ's stutter in chat. Hey JJ, it's your stutter here to tell you to speak properly. I think the singularity was made. I think the singularity is man-made. Maybe. And the singularity makes... Well, this is just for one of the singularities. It makes the crawl out of dead animals. And that's why it's made of meat. That's why crawl is like a meat. The Vita Carnis is like meat stuff. Because it's made of dead meat. Whoa. I mean...
access to additional nutrition sources, and 3 with exposure to radio signals. Group 1 grew on par with standard crawl samples. No distinct abnormalities. Group 2 grew at a faster pace than the control group, as expected.
Wait, this isn't meat, though.
No distinct abnormalities. Group 3 grew against its normal pattern, weaving its way toward the radio.
Oh, I see.
Once the device was claimed, it switched to usual growth patterns. Again, no distinct abnormalities. In conclusion, the samples that were grown in V1's test chamber don't seem to differ from others grown from other sources. Still, we will continue with more factors and further groups, just in case. There have been some developments in the propagation group. V1 samples have seemingly been able to produce nodules.
Yo, is the Vita Carnis expert in chat still? Is the Vita Carnis expert still in chat? Okay. Did he ever say what the crawl is made out of? Like behind the scenes, like what they used for the crawl?
At a slightly quicker rate than wild samples. Control groups show that V1 samples begin node development a few days faster. More time will be needed to say for sure. As for the nodes themselves, there aren't any distinct abnormalities. We've successfully hatched a dozen Carnish juveniles, several trimming.
No, I don't want the Vita Carnis lore right now. I just want to know what the crawls, what they used to make the crawl. Like behind the scenes, what they used for it.
2 meat snakes, and even 1 mimic. We will be sending them to the... We've successfully hatched a dozen Carnish juveniles, several trimmings, 2 meat snakes, and even 1 mimic. We will be sending them to the enclosures after everyone's reports get sent out.
I don't want to grow a mimic. I know for the cooking video it was hamburger wrapped in lunch meat, I think, but I'm pretty sure for this it's CGI. Oh, okay.
And then is ground into a fine mince and is now ready for the garden.
He's out of the shower, ladies and gentlemen. Are there still raiders? A few. Someone was named Jeejay's stutter, Jeejay's mom, Jeejay's cousin. There's
Audio log.
Yes.
Progress report for trimming colony.
I gotta pee again.
Progress in learning the social patterns of a group of trimming.
And there's another one. Ban him.
We have been keeping together. A new batch of juveniles were added to the main colony at the beginning of the new progress report. They were accepted into the community immediately. No conflict or rejection observed. They did provide the circumstances to document more of their interactions. Trimmings communicate through a series of vocal cues. Colony members meeting the new batch with squeaks and squeals. They also are not afraid to show us when they are upset. Trimmings also use some physical displays as well. For example, trimmings do a chewing or chatter motion with their mouths when they are happy or interested in something.
That's cute. This still remains to be the only Vita Carnis creature that I wouldn't mind existing. I might change my mind depending on how things go, though. I don't know.
The experiment that we performed was to explore the extent of their communication skills. The test went like this. We took one of the trimmings and had them in place in a modified enclosure. A speaker would play 2 separate audio cues. A positive cue would play, followed by a treat. And a negative cue, followed by a small spray of cold water. We did several rounds of...
You enjoyed the meat snake? I wouldn't mind the meat snake being alive, I guess. But it can grow, like, huge, though. That thing can be massive. Even though it doesn't harm humans, as far as we know. They were wrong about some things. So they could be wrong about some of these creatures.
Audio cues to condition the trimming's response.
The mimic is so cute, brah. The mimic? Quagmire, you're wrong. The mimic's not cute. The trimming. The trimming is kind of cute, though. Look at it. Looks like a turtle. Oh my god! Poor thing. What? What about the elder mimic basically a femboy? What? I'm ashamed to admit Mimic is kind of endearing to me. It literally it is one of the least endearing creatures. What are you talking about?
After the test, the trimming was released back to its colony. And after a few hours, we tested how much the trimmings communicated. Another speaker was placed near the colony's enclosure.
I want to learn more about the host. The host seems one of the most interesting to me. JJ's beard is in chat.
Where we played the same audio.
How much are you going to edit out? I'm probably just going to like blur chat or something like that.
It is incredible to see how layered their social interactions can be. Although,
We tried something a bit bizarre.
Bizarre? Like, is that a bizarre YouTube channel's reference? A series by Jeejay? What?
We found out that a wild colony had settled around the facility recently. It was strange what we did.
I did not see that, Choco.
It was a long shot. We set up a radio device near the wild colony.
Someone do JJ's left eyebrow.
And near ours. We linked both devices up and played the cues.
There's many dangers out there in the world. There are many...
No, nobody do that. Nobody do that one. Jay, I'm not...
Many predators that would love to have beetles for a snack. And unfortunately, not all beetles make it. Yes, it is sad, but that's how the circle of life works. But look!
Something's going on with these beetles.
One of the beetles has laid...
And I'm not talking about Ringo Starr.
eggs. And once the beetle's eggs hatch, the beetles...
Poochie Nation, no. Literally, get banned! I gotta pee.
Cycle starts again, and life continues on.
Life continues on. This thing's a cycle. Yeah, I didn't even make Garrett Analog Horror. How many people have you banned so far? I have no clue. Okay. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Oh my god. Yo, shout out to White Bat Audio. Okay. We'll be back to that on the next piss break. Y'all remind me to blacklist some words after this stream in my settings. It looks like I gotta blacklist some words. This video talks about and shows imagery of graphic content like flashing lights, gore, violence, death. Spooky, if you haven't for some reason. Blacklist job, okay.
Now only the most beautiful, only the most unique specimens will be moving forward.
Brett? Among Us. Thank you for subscribing.
There are lots of fossils hidden on.
Did you guys hear the Among Us sound?
On the Earth, and plenty make their way into rivers and streams. You can look for them too.
Audio log. Progress report on the Meat Snake Recreation Project.
The Drake Project, sorry. There's a joke to be made. What? Oh my god. Nah. Yo, get banned. Oh my god.
From our
Thanks for subscribing.
previous report, the juvenile meat snake we selected was grown in a state.
JJ's pubic hair in chat. Okay, yeah, no, this is getting ridiculous, bro. Just ban them all on site. Just ban them all on site. Do you understand how many alt accounts? This is probably one person, by the way, most likely. Do you understand how many alt accounts this guy is probably making just for this joke? Just to get banned on all of them? Do you understand?
Standard captivity cell until maturity. The specimen we had selected was now an acceptable size for the project to
This is why I don't want the meat snake existing. I don't care if it's harmless. Look at that thing.
begin. The specimen was moved into
Some might even say it's massive.
restraints. Twice a day, we fed it fresh meat, scraps, roadkill, making sure that it received the necessary materials like bones and
Holy... Holy... Holy freaking... Mr. Mario, man, welcome. Holy freaking wabungus. What's good? What's good?
organs to grow. 4 days into feeding, the specimen's mood
How
mellowed
did they
out.
even make that?
The usual intimidation display was now a patient eagerness. It seems that the specimen now understands that we are feeding it. 11 days into feeding.
Dry eyes still feel gritty, rough, or tired? With MyBo, eyes can feel
MyBo.
Get out of here, MyBo.
The specimen has slowed down immensely. It has also been occasionally rejecting food.
They got a section of Drake's snake to make it. Insane, the comment.
Like we
Gritty?
have been overwhelming it, not giving it enough time to properly digest and implement the material. Feeding has been reduced to once a day, but with an increase of portion size. 19 days into feeding. The meat snake has almost shut down entirely. It no longer reacts to external factors.
Wait, so they're feeding it and it's dying? Is that what's happening?
It still accepts food, but with assistance. A makeshift mechanism was made to help the feeding process. Favorable results have begun to show. The hue of the specimen's skin.
Yo. I don't know what I just read in chat, but every single person coming in here, probably just one person, whatever, you deserve to be banned.
Skin has been turning shades darker. Sampling period seems to be approaching sooner
Insane comment is a bonk, what you just said right there.
than expected. Day 21 into feeding. The specimen has reached all the required criteria to begin sampling. We managed to obtain a skin.
That looks like, that looks like a piece of, like, imitation crab with barbecue sauce on it.
Skin patch of prevention.
That looks like you. Is a bonk, you're demoted.
We began with cold resistance. The typical meat snake skin can hold its integrity up to negative 30 degrees Celsius. The specimen samples survive down to negative 100 degrees, even maintaining flexibility.
Whoa.
Next, the heat resistance test. The sample was able to withstand impressive temperatures. We were only able to bring the temp.
This is that MacBook, not the MacBook. That iMac. You know what I'm talking about? The iMac that looks like a cheese grater?
Up to 3,000 degrees Celsius before we had to bring in new equipment. We used some welding equipment and determined that the sample's limit was capped at around 5,000 degrees Celsius.
Where's Siri? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. How much is 5,000 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
5,000 degrees Celsius is 9,032 degrees Fahrenheit.
9,032 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you for subscribing. Among Us.
Sample testing was interrupted by a peculiar event with the specimen.
That's not Siri. My Siri is an Australian man.
Personnel during the routine feeding found that the meat snake had escaped its restraints.
Oh.
By performing mitosis.
Oh my god, it split in half.
The two organisms were simply wandering the lab at the time. The project has been halted for now, and the two meat snakes have been moved back into their original enclosure.
At least the meat snakes are like, at least it's just a meat snake that escaped. At least it's not like a mimic or a host that escaped, right? Don't know if this counts as spoilers. I'm pretty sure they were trying to recreate the giant meat snake in the tunnel. Oh, that makes sense.
We are preparing more tests at the start of the new process report. End log.
Yo, this series is good. They literally only have one miss. That's crazy.
You can make your own sieve at home. The mesh will catch large debris, allowing smaller things to pass through. But you can add more layers with different mesh to catch more things.
Lovely contestants so far, but there can only be one winner. And this year's winner is Patty!
What the hell happened to it?
This is my audio
The Mimic, Trucidatum Carnis.
report for this month's progress, albeit a little bit late by a few months. Anyway.
Darian said the 20-minute long Mimic video was rushed for Halloween. Oh, I can tell. That's the only bad entry.
It's been a bit slow, but there have been some
See, this video is 10 minutes long, but I have not gotten bored yet. Like, this is entertaining.
fascinating findings. I guess I'll start with the juveniles. Feisty fellas, already chock full of hunting instinct.
Those
Their
feisty
hunting patterns are
fellers!
Similar to other ambush
What's up,
predators.
Lynn?
They will wait and then catch their prey with the element of surprise. They prefer to hunt prey smaller than themselves, stuff they can take down easily. But once they are older, they start getting a little cockier.
Oh.
But they have the killing technique to back it up. They usually aim for the throat or neck to deliver a kill as fast as possible. But once they metamorphosize into their adult form...
They go into a cocoon? Oh. Oh, no. How do they make these? Not really. That looks cool. These are like well made.
Harder to determine their patterns.
Yo. The puppetry?
The juveniles we do manage to get into their adult...
I've seen small snippets of this analog horror. Oh, small snippets of this analog horror. Lord save me now from what I have stepped into. We're in season 2 of Vita Carnis right now. We've watched the first half last night.
Don't last very long.
And if you want to watch the VOD, that's still up.
They simply hide away, rejecting all food we provide. As it is well known,
That looks like me
adults
coming out of
only
bed,
eat
real.
flesh. The adults we have all die to starvation. The best candidates for research are the ones we capture out in the wild. They last longer. The best candidates for
Kanye West? My goodness.
research are the ones we capture out in the wild. They last longer, most likely due to them already having food and nutrients in their systems.
What the fuck? That's so well made.
Not something I dwell on too often. I am thankful for the ones they bring in for me. We got several adults, even a few humanoid ones.
That's what they look like as a human? I was saying last night how I don't understand how you could get tricked by it if its skin is red. But if this is what it looks like as a human, like, imagine this just wearing a hoodie, just walking by you and, like, yeah, if you look at it, it looks freaky like this. But, like, at a quick glance, you probably wouldn't even notice. If only I could smile like that. They remind me of the SCPs, the being monitored so they don't attack other doctors. Yeah, I know a little bit about, I know a little bit about SCPs. Not much, though. I've heard of it. We still got people trolling in chat. We are an hour and a half into this stream, y'all.
We're able to understand a bit of how they work before they eventually whittle away.
I did too. Yo, yeah.
The hunting tactics of the adult forms changed drastically from their previous form. Hunting now takes much longer as they observe and watch their prey. They are very cautious, waiting for the best opportunity.
Yo, who are these people in chat, like, actually, dude? I don't know if it's the same person or if it's multiple people, but either way, they deserve to be banned.
They take advantage of anything they can to get an upper hand. Their most popular tactic nowadays is climbing inside of furniture. Freshly metamorphosed adults are roughly 160 centimeters in height, but can fold themselves tightly into small spaces. One was even found inside one of those old-fashioned mannequins. And
they hid inside of a mannequin? Top tier hiding spot.
Older adults still fit exceptionally well in tight places. It's funny, we didn't even know they could do this until the late 70s. They weren't even called mimics then. They were called, butchers. They changed it because its name better matched the description of characters in some kids' board game. Anyways, the hunting tactics beyond this are confusing to say the least. All depictions of their patterns have been wrong in one way or another. Ever since that public announcement in '86, they keep changing.
Wait, that's crazy. So they put them in like this cage to monitor them, and they put them there with a bed and a shelf or a closet to see like what their natural instinct is to do. And like their natural instinct is to just hide and then attack.
Changing it. In reality, it is almost completely random. Each case in the wild is different, and it's hard to determine why in captivity. Plus, human testing is a no-go, even though I volunteered myself.
Why, Blue Goo?
I feel so close to figuring it out. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself.
I'd hug that small one. The small one? What small one? Are you talking about the trimming, or are you talking about the mimic? I wouldn't hug a mimic.
The next stages are even harder to...
Mimic?
Wait, how long do these tapes have to be?
Blue Goo. Pop some Pepto-Bismol, buddy. I got some Pepto-Bismol if you need some.
Look, this one would have fallen through our first sift. There are plenty of other fun things you can find as well.
Oh no, my sieve isn't working.
Looks like there's a hole in your mesh. Make sure your mesh isn't damaged.
That is the most insane name in chat I've ever seen in my entire life, I think. That is the most insane name I have ever seen in my entire span on YouTube. What is that white guy with a magnifying glass called? I don't know. Oh, this guy? I don't know. I don't know what he is.
Or else something might slip through.
The Magister? Okay. Hero, don't encourage them. Don't encourage them. They're gonna get banned. Ooh, the singularity. This is V1, the V1 singularity.
Personnel to room 21.
What happened? My leg's tied. It's bad. It's bad. I'm bleeding. What do I do? I can't reach. What do I do? Help me down, please. Please. We need medical assistance in test chamber 1. Stay calm. Help is on the way. Just try to stay calm. Oh, God.
Yeah, I know what you mean, NB7.
Alright, we're here. We're going to help you. Lower
What's
the ladder
happening?
slowly.
This guy got hurt?
This is going to hurt. Okay, hold still. Ready? Now!
What's happening? What's happening to him? Get him out of here now! Get him out!
Whoa! I want you to be mine again, baby. Sorry. That was spooky. Gamer subs. Hell yeah.
This is the story of how Pipe Drive can accelerate your business growth.
Dude, it's getting good. I forgot about Dubby. I forgot about that. I'm cold. Put a hoodie on. I can't breathe. I'm waiting for the exhale. How we doing, chat? How we doing? Everyone kicking it back and relaxing and enjoying the stream? I'm not bad. I'm not bad. What do we got so far on here? Oh, we got this one and then one more. We got 2 more entries. Lock in. Lock in. Is it raining out? No. It's windy though. Get yourself some smooth line. Dropping in June. Let's continue. You should get a gamer sub sponsor. That's not up to me. That's not up to me. If they reach out to me. My dream sponsor is Manscaped. Manscaped is my dream sponsor.
All the entities are freaking out. The system can't handle all of this. Turn off the power. Sir, do it.
Ball deodorant? Exactly. Should have been dead on a Sunday morning.
It is called the electromagnetic spectrum.
Backup power is now on. Systems appear to be stable.
Check the damage and get me eyes down there.
Entering the chamber. Entity seems much more active now. Sir, come in.
Didn't they say there were like 7 versions of the Singularity? And this is only one of them? Or am I tripping?
Sir! I can't tell what you're saying, sir. Please respond. What? What the hell? I can't hear you clear enough.
Wait.
What? What the hell? I can't hear you clear enough.
Why would you go in again? I mean, this is their job. They're scientists, right? This is like their whole job.
Get out of there! Move out!
A roly-poly.
The waves reach the antennae and translate it into sound.
The cleaner had been caught in between the steps of the ladder and snapped their femur. Besides unusual bruising and clotting, the cleaner is now stable. Okay, he's good. At the time of injury, V1 began to become irritated and extremely active. No personnel were injured following the initial incident. Oh, or accident. Okay. Would mustard be a virus-sized creature? The mustard virus. How would mustard be a Vita Carnis creature? Is the real question. What's your profile picture? What is that? It's too small for me to see. Don't look at it, JJ. Well, I won't look at it on the stream. Hang on. Oh my god, dude. Bro. Okay. I don't even know anymore. Someone made their profile picture something not very appropriate. Let's just say it had a meat snake on it. And not the Vita Carnis meat snake. He had the device connected to the test chamber in an attempt to communicate to the entity. I have a hard time saying this word. Entity. 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 What if Vita Carnis is sending all these accounts into the stream?
Hello.
I don't know, but someone's wasting all of their emails and passwords.
Can you hear me? Can you understand what I am saying?
Yes.
Can you hear? Holy shit. What now? What should I say? What are you? What are you? Let's try something else.
Handle device will switch to one of the devices used for trimming testing and alarm clock radio.
Can you still hear us?
Why does it sound like Corpse Husband? Oh, real. What happened to him? Where's he at?
Okay. What are you? Can you explain?
Wait, have you guys ever thought about, like, if aliens came to visit us and we asked them what they are, what would their response be? Like, we would be aliens to them, and they would be aliens to us. So if we ask what they are, what would their response wouldn't be, we're aliens, right? They probably wouldn't even speak our language. And they probably don't even know, they probably don't even have a name for their own species. My guess is we are one.
What are your connections to the Vita Carnis species?
Made to life.
These are too big. Try another question. Do you know why you are here? Did you hear us? We aren't getting anywhere. What?
These boxes, devices, they talk.
Are you talking about the radios?
I don't know if this creature like even sounds like like its intention is to threaten or hurt people. It sounds like this creature is like just trying to start its own population, I guess. I don't know. It is very highly aware of its surroundings. But it also doesn't seem to know everything, because it's asking what these audio devices are. Like, it doesn't know what this item is.
Radios transmit and receive waves and translate it into sound.
Oh. Right, so you're not actually hearing this thing talk. It's emitting waves that's being translated into English.
Do you want more radios?
It's also asking questions in order to learn how to work together with humans. Maybe. Because these things aren't like malicious creatures with the intent to harm humans. Like these creatures are just like any other animal. Like they're just trying to survive. They're just trying to eat. They're just trying to live like regular animals. And humans just so happen to be prey for some of these creatures.
The color you see and the sounds you hear.
The best example I can think of is Jean Jacket from Nope. Misunderstood creatures? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know about misunderstood. Because the way that they were presented in the first season, like, they understand that these things are just creatures trying to survive.
Sir, is it really in our best interest to
At least that's what they thought so at first, because they did find out that they got some things wrong.
give these things what they want? You don't even know what they're looking for.
I understand your concern, but this is the biggest breakthrough we have ever gotten. This may even be the greatest breakthrough of all history. Representatives of the UN will be arriving in just a few days to see our progress. This is too important to stop now. We are on the verge of something massive. If the representatives are impressed, we get the funding to see how far this can go. So, for now, you and the team go and get the orders if they want. Keep making reports, but keep them quick. We need to learn as much as we can in this short time frame.
Massive?
Yes, sir.
For all future tests with singularities, there will be a radio with a speaker present to allow communication with the entities as well as personnel to ask questions. I wonder if they end up communicating with this thing and it ends up I wonder if it tells them something that makes it so they end up worshiping this entity. And then that's why all the cults and stuff start happening, right? Like, this must take place before all of the cult stuff happened. I'm assuming. Because they're just trying to figure out what this thing is. And then once they figure out what this thing is, they start worshipping it. You're a big fan? Okay, don't spam in chat then. during test setup, we were able to capture. Wait, this is 1992. Do we know when the cult stuff happened?
Last time I counted, there was 8 billion of us, all chasing our own stories.
When was hang on. 1990. Or did the cult stuff happen before they started communicating with it? I don't know. Yo. Whoever's coming into chat renaming themselves crazy things and mentioning stuff about plushies, I don't like you. This must be how each version sounds when they put it on the radio. Given several different electrical devices, we attempted to communicate with it, but it didn't speak very often. Only single words out loud, not directed towards anyone. It was more interested with the devices than our questions. Tested questions were repeated with the other singularities. Each singularity acted differently than each other and gave differing answers to the questions. What'd you miss? Nothing. We're just watching season 2 of Vita Carnis. We're almost done. And we got people trolling in chat. For the entire 2 hours this stream has been going on, we've had either this one person, I don't know if it's one person, I don't know if it's multiple, but we've had trolls in chat and they won't shut the hell up. And we've banned at least like 15 people at this point. Or accounts. We've banned at least like 15 accounts at this point. And they're not funny. They were at first a little bit, I'll admit, but they're not funny anymore. Like, they're setting their profile pictures as stuff that shouldn't even be allowed on YouTube. Did I already read this? Although there were a few common factors that they each shared, each one is a fascination with electronic devices, especially radio. Yo! They are interested in entertainment like television, the radio, and music, especially classical music. During testing with V1's interaction with the television, notable interference was detected with other electronics. V1 also spoke out loud several times. Hero, I don't know. Oh my fucking god. Yo, y'all are driving me insane. I don't know what any of you got. I don't know what these people are talking about. But it's driving me nuts. The plush stuff. Garrett is right here. Do you want to see Garrett? Here's Garrett. Here's Garrett. Yo, I hope you know, whoever's trolling in chat, I'm gonna have to blur the chat in the VOD because of you now. I'm gonna have to blur the chat because of you now. No, we don't need more mods for this. We've actually been fairly on top here. Actually, hold on a second, guys. Let me see something. Oh my god, there are so many hidden users, it's insane. I'm looking at the amount of people that are banned, and there's more. There are so many people, there are so many hidden users. I'm not going to show you because I would have to show their names. But hold on. I'm adding some more words to the blacklist because they won't shut up. I have a bunch of slurs added to the blacklist thing, but apparently I had to add more than that. No, we're all set on mods. Our mods are taking care of it, too. Wait, does it show me how many people I have? No, it doesn't say the number. But I don't feel like counting all of them right now. Send the list in the house. I will after stream. Remind me. The thing is, though, no matter what I do, there are certain words I can't blacklist because they're just regular words. Like, I'm able to blacklist them, but if I do, then it's just censoring everything. Even if the word is said by someone who doesn't have the intentions of spamming in chat. Like, no, I can't... Blacklisting won't help. Unfortunately. Oh, I forgot to pause the thing. Yo, for the trolls coming in here, I hope you know every time you come in and you get an ad, I get paid. Monkey.
They travel up to 28,000 kilometers per hour.
Damn. How much is that? Alexa. Not Alexa. God damn. Ugh. Hey Siri. How much is 28,000 kilometers?
28,000 kilometers is 28 million meters.
28 million meters? Alexa. Hey Siri. God damn it. How much is 28 million meters?
28 millimeters is 0.028 meters.
Did I say millimeters? No. Alexa. How much is 28 million meters?
What would you like to convert to?
Feet?
28 million meters is 91,863,000.
Overnight. Like 92 million feet. I call Siri Alexa sometimes by accident. You should get an Alexa. I do at my other house. That's why I keep calling Siri Alexa by accident. Hey Siri. Play Rickroll. You guys just got pranked. Last day before representatives arrive. After multiple tests with each single entity, we were able to find out each one's personality. Neutral in expressing itself, engage it. Yo. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a marble. Did anyone else used to collect marbles? I remember in middle school, we used to collect marbles. And like, the bigger the marble you had, the cooler you were. Like, oh man, where'd you get that marble? That thing is huge. That thing is huge. Where'd you get that marble from, dog? I got it at the... I found it in my sister's toy bin. Oh, I'll trade you this marble for that marble. No. Nah, you're not gonna find a marble like this nowhere. This is mine. Dude, marbles were the shit in middle school, I'm telling you. You know what else? Oh my god. Never mind. Curious and... Okay, neutral in expressing itself, engages with personnel minimally as possible, only shows interest with electronics and testing. Curious in nature, asks questions often, descriptive in its wording, eager to engage in testing. More active, engages with personnel in a detached manner rather than one-on-one. Engages minimally with personnel. Actively engages with personnel, curious about the personnel and what they are testing, prefers questioning us rather than conducting tests. So I don't know if these things are like particularly harmful in that way. Welcome back, Metal Meows. More expressive out loud than other singularities. Although it speaks often, only out loud to itself, has yet to communicate with personnel. I wish I kept my marbles from middle school. Should I collect marbles again? I need something to collect. Well, I do collect goats. I need more goats. V6 V12, there's something, raise hell, pretty boy baby, paint nails. You guys know that song? Rarely engages out loud, only with incoherent noise. Doesn't acknowledge personnel, minimal engagement with testing. I gotta pee again, oh my god. Yo, I drank a bottle of soda before stream. I'm good, Jeeves Johnson. Least active singularity has shown minimal engagement with all activities except electronics. Only engages with other singularities. Okay, this one's an introvert. Piss part 3? Yeah, in a second here.
This is our main observation room, where we conduct much of the testing on the singularities. As you can see, we are still performing tests. We have learned much from the entities, and if we were to have your support, we can continue our work here. I am sure we can... What is that?
Something tampering with the microphone and the monitors.
There has been much learned in our time together. I agree with Dr. Trados. If we continue, I am sure this union will benefit all. Symbiosis, we join together. Let us sow seeds and watch what grows. Divine purpose. Let us show you. Let us guide the way. Join us. Join us. Join us. Join us. Join us. Join us. Become one.
Yo, is this thing a weapon? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, dude. We're on the last one. This same guy makes Minecraft videos?
Random video subject, eh? Minecraft for me? The gas are not
Yeah. He makes... Okay. Alright. Here we are. Terminal Alley. Rally, my bad. Terminal Rally. The entity was mind washing the doctors pretty much. That's what it seems like. Alright. Y'all know what time it is. The final episode of Vita Carnis. For now, there's probably gonna be more. But it's been 4 months since the last one, so. Alright. Here we go. Piss part 3, I think. Yo, what did I miss? I just took a creepy pee-pee. JJ's piss was in chat. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mint Oreos. Oh yeah, they're good. What do you mean, ew? Peanut butter Oreos are pretty good. Okay. Okay. It's the mayor of me. V6, baby. V12. There's something. Raise hell. Pretty boy, baby. Paint nails. Do you like me? Yeah, I could tell. Okay. Mint Oreo ice cream goes insane. True. Lock in.
Audio log part 2, I guess. Before the final stage in a mimic's life cycle, it's even harder to get clear results.
See you 99. 999. Thanks for joining the stream.
More on their vocal skills than their previous stage. They use words to learn people closer, although the extent of their vocabulary is very limited, only speaking small sentences for luring. A fun fact, mimics have been found to speak different languages depending on where they come from. Anyways, and for the
I am an alternate on my way to take your place of residence. Please don't be spooked by me. All right, thanks for the heads up.
elders, we haven't found any. There are only a handful of sightings, fewer pictures, and only one clear one. The only info we have are from that one they killed years ago. Other than that, we are completely clueless.
Can you burpee like me? Post for your chance to win.
Oh my god, dude. Promoting health. Dude. How can Red Bull promote health like doing burpees and stuff when they're literally an energy drink? They're like, oh, do you do burpees? Do you do exercise? Do you get exercise? Drink fucking Red Bull. Make your heart stop. Woo!
Get ready for huge savings. The Memorial Day sale is on at Raymore and Flanagan with up to 30% off across the store.
Personal log. It finally happened. I got permission and some equipment to go out in the field. It's not much, but I can definitely work with this. I've got sensors, cameras, and even some stuff I whipped up. I'm heading to the location now to set it all up. No one else wanted to help, but that's fair for what I've got planned. I'll make another log once I've got everything set up. And log. Okay, everything.
I just spoke and my mic was muted. As I was saying, Sorry, I'm kind of quiet right now. This is my last Oreo. I'm just muting my mic so you don't have to hear me chew.
Is now finished up. I have some of the equipment at this main door. Motion sensors and the camera pointed right down here. It's not much, it's not pretty, but it will work for the time I've got. There are a few sensors and cameras in the other rooms as well. Basically some nanny cams set up to record when motion is detected. And down there is main base. And here is where I will be staying. I've reinforced the door, just in case. A bit messy, but it should work. It has a barricade as well. And if worse comes to worse, I'm not completely defenseless.
The bathroom is the ideal place to barricade yourself in case of emergencies. Just grab some canned food from the kitchen, like soup or something, stuff that you don't have to cook. And barricade yourself in the bathroom, and you got yourself a toilet, got yourself a shower, got yourself a sink. And depending on where you live, your sink water is probably drinkable. At least where I live, my tap water is drinkable.
Here are some lights I've set up to light up when one of the motion sensors gets triggered, so I can know which room they are in. I've got rations of energy bars and water that will last me the 20-day period. The water doesn't fully work. The toilet does though. Very thankful for that. Anyways, I guess I should go ahead.
Oh my god, imagine being stuck in a situation like this and you can't flush your shit down the toilet. Oh my god. Worst case scenario.
Ahead and should do my job. Audio log, day 1. Everything is now in place and testing has begun. My activity setting up in this household has for sure drawn the desired attention. I made sure to make it look as if I have not left the house. Based on the location, I'm certain I'm in at least
one.
What are the dots? Household has for sure drawn the desired attention. I made sure to make it look as if I have not left the house. Based on the location.
What do the dots say? Those dots were on that map when the cops are going in that mall.
I'm certain I'm in at least one mimic's territory. I've set up sensors in several places in the house where I'm sure there's likely to be activity. The main entrance, the side door, basement stairs, the living room, bedrooms 1 and 2 and their closets, the kitchen, upstairs bathroom, and just outside the basement bathroom. When the sensors
areas are most active,
detect movement, he'll turn on a camera.
The green parts are, yeah, but I don't know what the regular dots are for. Like the red, blue, and
for as long as it detects
what's the other color? I don't know.
Movement. It will also turn on a light on my panel to
the red, blue, and green.
Show me where in the house the activity is. I also have a monitor set up in one of the bedrooms so I may hear what's going on.
What'd you miss? Not much.
Now all that's left to do is wait. End of log.
This guy barricaded himself in the bathroom, which is honestly one of the smartest things you can do in a situation like this.
This is thrilling. This is going to be a blast. I also end this one as well.
True as Monk.
I'll return for day 2.
Got the grippers hidden.
Day 2. It's around 8 in the morning. Nothing on the panel yet. I've been occupying myself with some books, writing. Yeah. Shouldn't be too long here.
Maybe those other colors are meant for if they're like hostile or neutral or passive. True, they could.
The mimics know I haven't left. No one else in the neighborhood, so this is the most interesting thing going on.
Very good, Serpent Mario Bros.
Just gotta be patient. Oh my god, I grabbed this as fast as I could to record. The front entrance light turned on, then moved into the hall. It's day 3, just barely. It's about 2 in the morning. They haven't moved too much. Wow. Now they're in the living room. bedroom. It's looking around. It's going into the second. Oh, never mind. Back into the living room. I'm going to see if I can listen in. It stopped. It stopped. I'm back. It's been 2 hours. Nothing has triggered on the sensors. That means it hasn't moved. It probably hid. But I'm a bit
I bet the entities were watching TV in the living room. Yeah, they're just using all of his appliances.
suspicious.
They're making cinnamon toast! Pop one in the toaster, slam some butter on that shit, let it melt, put some cinnamon sugar on it.
Why hasn't it moved at all? Did I scare it? The monitor doesn't make any sound. Something else? It's been another 2 hours. Nothing has happened. I'm worried I accidentally scared it off. Or it's not even a mimic. I'm going to do something stupid. Okay, I'm going to go and check what happened.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm going to try and play it safe.
Don't do that.
Going slowly. Okay. Here we go.
You ain't gotta do all that. Lord have mercy. That's a puppet, right? Did they use a puppet for this? That looks sick. Yeah, that's a puppet, I think. That looks nice. Trevor Henderson looking thing. Real.
Audio log. Day 3, so I thought about this. I think I need to abort mission. I'm not prepared for this. I need to get out.
But you just saw that thing out there. I wouldn't try leaving now.
It turns out I have lured an elder variant to me. Even worse, it knows where I am. It hasn't come to me
Yeah, so you're cooked. You gotta stay in there. It knows where you are.
yet. The light from the front door triggers every so often, so I know for sure it's just waiting. I think it realized it was being watched, so it moved so slowly that the sensors didn't pick up its movement. I think it spent the 4 hours crawling its way to my position, but I surely startled it. I may play this cautiously and leave. The best I can do is wait. At least I think I should wait. I need to keep quiet to make it think I left somehow. Day 6, 7 at night. It's been really quiet.
Well, yeah, it's been quiet. I mean, you're in a bathroom.
The light panel showed that it stopped moving at the front yesterday.
And the mimic's not gonna talk to you.
Could be that it left, but I know better. But still, what choice do I have? I have the rations to last a while.
What if he just drops a spooky dookie and scares the mimic away?
And I made sure before I started that in 20 days.
Never mind.
Never mind. Send some people to come get me. I'm just gonna keep waiting. Did you know there's a legend about elder mimics? The cultists worship them.
believe they are God's ultimate warriors,
How long has he been here for now?
earning their role as the perfect killing machine. Man, what have I gotten myself into?
Dude, what if it just starts? Remember, didn't they say that the mimic could like contort its body into ways so it can fit into small spaces? What if we just see its hands start peeking out from underneath the door right there?
Day 9. No movement detected. I think it's time. I can't keep staying here. I'm beginning to lose it. I need to leave. I gather my
Day 9. Golly. He's gonna go insane.
stuff and leave. I need to be careful.
Thanks for subscribing. The Among Us sound gets me every time. Thank you for subscribing.
Well, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. I've got everything I need. Oh, gun in hand. It's time to go.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Lord have mercy! Oh! Wow!
It's time to go. Fuck.
What do you think he keeps the puppets for these things? Like, in what room of the house do these remain? Unless he has like a whole studio where he just keeps everything Vita Carnis related.
Day 11. It's still out there. I know he is. I'm terrified to even breathe. Why?
Brother, get in the shower and hide. Like, close the glass door.
Has he come to kill me? I'm trapped. I can't escape. Why?
I would at least hide, like, get in the shower for an extra layer of protection. What room is that that's lit up right now? Is that by the front door, I'm assuming?
Please stop. I can't. Please.
It just starts singing Fatty Wap. I want you to be mine again, baby. Sorry.
It's been 16 days. I'm tired, but I don't care anymore. I need out. If I go out, guns blazing, I could scare it at least, or maybe even kill it. Then I just run as fast as I can, then I could possibly make it out. Then I...
No, bro, you're not. He's right in front of your door. You are not getting out of there. You are cooked. You're more cooked than a crawl, than a crawl penne. Brother! Oh my god! Get in the shower! Hide! Hide in the shower. Hide in the shower. Or hide in the cabinet underneath the sink if you have to. Oh, he might not be able to fit under there, but I probably could. I'm small.
Day 17. I should have ran. I hit it. Right in the face. Nearly point blank. I heard him scream, then in silence. I know I didn't kill it. The light.
Well, yeah, didn't they say that shooting a mimic, like using a weapon against it, won't even work because its thin is so thick? Its skin is so thick. What did I say? Did I say that wrong?
Okay, that it's waiting by the stairs. But that was the perfect time. It was hurt and I could have ran, but I stayed and now he's pissed.
I'd pee on it. I would pee up its nostrils as a defense mechanism.
Oh, I fucked up. He heard me. I know he heard me. He knew I was going to run. I need to hold down until day 20. They will help me. Then I'm saved. Then I'm saved.
You might be able to retire after this stream, bro.
Day 20. It's still quiet. Food is getting close to running out, but it's okay. But they are
What if he hid in the suitcase?
coming for me. I know they are. Today's the day. Today I'm free.
How does he plan on getting out?
Day 22. They didn't come for me. I waited and waited. I don't know why, but they didn't. I thought I was going to wait this out, but I've no chance now. He knew.
But he got triple hidden in chat. That's crazy.
Now he's the one who's waiting. He's
How many people got hidden tonight? Too many for me to count right now. I'll count it after stream and I'll let you know.
It's been 28 days. Food has run out.
28 days, buddy. They are not coming back for you. You're stuck in there. You're cooked.
I know, Al. I know. I was too dumb to realize. But I have it figured out.
Okay. I'm gonna just address the elephant in the room one last time. How many emails do you have that you're using? How many emails and passwords are you wasting on accounts just for them to get banned from this channel? And is it worth it for you? Is it worth it for like genuine question? Genuine question, is it worth it for you that your main goal here is to make nobody like you? Like, is it even worth it? Is your main goal here to make people hate you? Because to me, it just seems like a huge waste of time. You're gonna get banned. There's no point in doing this anymore. Nobody's laughing anymore. It was funny for like the first few names. But now you're just getting instantly banned, and it's not even worth your time, I promise you. It's not even worth your time doing this anymore. Like, for your own sake, I'm not even saying this for like, I'm not even saying. Hello? 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 What microphone am I coming through right now?
Whoa, termites can eat
Shut
a
up.
pound of wood a day.
What microphone am I even coming through right now? The mic quality's ass. Okay, it's coming through my MacBook now. Lord have mercy. What happened? Now there's two audio inputs. What is going on? What is happening? Wait. Does my audio sound like crap right now? It's coming. It's coming for my MacBook now. I don't know what happened. I don't want to start a new stream, dude. I don't want to. Sounds fine. It's not coming through my Yeti though. Oh my god, and I got an ad on my own stream. I'm gonna crash out. Dude. I'm gonna crash out. Dude. Penis. Penis. Okay. Well, how much longer do we have on this video? I lost my spot. Okay. When did I get cut out? What was I saying? Wait, what happens if I just unplug this and plug it back in? Are we back? Chat. I got it. I got it. We got the microphone back. Anyway, as I was saying, spamming a chat is not worth your time. You're just going to get immediately banned. You're wasting your own time. You're wasting your own time. No one finds it funny anymore, at least. You're wasting your own time.
No, he's the one who's waiting. I thought I was going to wait this out. but I've no chance now. He knew. Now he's the one who's waiting. He's
Why is he putting the camera underneath the sink?
It's been 28 days. Food has run out. I know, Al. I know. I was too dumb to realize. But I have it figured out. They sent me here to die. I didn't know why, but they did. I don't think they knew.
You're an
that I would
experiment.
figure it out eventually.
You're an experiment. That's why. That's why. You're an experiment.
Hello.
Hello.
Come. They won't find it.
Okay.
Hopefully someone will. I will leave one last audio log for them. Audio log? It's been 28 days. Hope's lost. He waits for me now. He will claim his kill soon, probably. Probably hears me right now. But I know. I know now. I'm ready. I know he knows. This is it. There you are.
No! That mimic is a camper, bro. This is what happened to me yesterday? Oh, really? That mimic is a camper, bro. Bro waited, what, 20 days to eat him? That is glazed behavior. Footage was what? Okay. YouTube, that's not real. This is a fake body. This is not real. YouTube. This is fake. This is fake. This is a prop body. This is also a prop body, YouTube. This is not real. This is fake. Fake blood. It's a prop. Do not take this stream VOD down. Do not demonetize it. You might want to censor that in editing just in case. I don't want to go back and edit this stream. I'm probably not going to. I'm too lazy. I'm going to be real with you. That is a really cool prop, though. I'm sorry to say things are much more dire than expected. Be careful. You might want to, anyways, with all the spammers that happened. Do you understand how many things I had to go back and blur and edit? And, like, it's just not worth it. Hey. That was solid. That was really solid. That was really good. There was only one miss in this entire series, I think. There was only one miss. and that was the Mimic Defense instructional tape. Everything else was really good. What videos do you make now? Horror content. Thanks for asking. Man, that was good. Would you do the boiled one next? I don't know. No, I think next I'm going to take a look at, well, obviously, we're going to keep up to date with Vita Carnis. Whenever they release a new one, we'll come back to that one. We'll come back to it. Let's see, where is it?
Welcome to the Hello Kids Show.
I think next stream I'm gonna check this out. This looks pretty interesting.
So without further ado, please.
This could be cool. Who is this? I don't know. Someone recommended it to me on Bizarre YouTube channels like a while ago, and I didn't check it out. But next stream, I think I'm gonna watch this. These are short entries as well, so we might run this all in a stream. All right. Should we get some outro music going? Incredible stuff. I'm looking forward to more Vita Carnis, though. Wait, is this going to be a banger? Hold up. Now we need something more hype. How many accounts were banned today? You want me to count them all? There we go. You guys want me to count how many accounts were banned today? Said you'd count them. I did say that. All right. Oh my. All right, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. Actually, not all of those were today. But in total, there are 72 accounts banned from my channel. And a majority of those were from today's stream. A strong majority of those were just from today. What are some of those names? I'm not going to read any of the names. Actually, I'll read some of them. Jeejay Stutter, JJ's Butthole, Evil Booger, JJ's grandma. JJ plush tapeworm foreskin. That's the most insane one I've ever read. JJ's pubic hair. Charizard's infected butthole. The list goes on. JJ's rectal doctor. I don't know if this is one person making a bunch of alts or if this is like a couple of people, but either way, they're wasting their time because they're just getting immediately banned. It was definitely something stream, that's for sure. I missed what you were saying. We had at least 60, maybe 65 people banned today. And by people, I mean probably the same person or two people on alt accounts. That means somebody or some people made a bunch of emails, wasted their time making a new account for every name that was banned today. It's in the house. It's in... Yeah. What was the purpose of doing it? Just to be annoying. Just to be annoying. You gotta come by more often. Please do. It is fun, though. Even without them, we have good streams. I should stream more often, though. I haven't uploaded a video in a month, so I should at least stream. Is a punk. Roblox stream? I have done a few Roblox streams before. I don't usually like doing them though because everyone who watches the Roblox stream is playing Roblox with me, so nobody types in chat. And then whenever I play a solo Roblox game, nobody watches. I'll probably do more, like, streams like this. Like, where I just watch scary stuff. I think people enjoy that. Like, watching stuff with me. And commentating on it, you know? I get to read chat's reactions, too. It's also more on brand for my channel anyway, to watch spooky stuff. some of the Sonic tapes, or the boiled one. I will consider doing the boiled one. I will consider it. But I already know what series I'm watching next. What if you play spooky stuff? I have in the past. It didn't really go well. I'm not great at horror games. Especially the ones where you gotta do like puzzles and stuff. It always takes me like an hour or two longer than it should. You did beat Doors before? True. I haven't beaten Floor 2 yet. I don't know if I'm going to. Maybe I will. How long did it take me to beat Doors on stream? It took a hot minute, didn't it? Pressure's kind of like Doors. Like 2 or 3 hours? No, it took me longer than that. I played Doors in like the span of multiple streams. Does Garrett watch you sleep? Yes. This sounds like the music they use in 616 games. Hold on. Oh, 616 uses some Whitebat audio songs. That's why. Oh, that's why it sounded familiar. 616 uses some Carl Casey music. Dude, Carl Casey's the GOAT when it comes to making like synth, like horror music like this. Tell me why I like ginger men? Couldn't tell you the answer to that. My plushies and corn poster watch me sleep. I'm not big on corn. I listened to Creed a little bit and Godsmack and Limp Bizkit. I just started listening to them recently. Cute French ginger husband? Why French? Hold up. Why would you ever want a ginger and a Frenchman? I love French sound and vibe. I can't get enough. JJ, you diddy blood. I like ginger people and Frenchmen. Go make a baguette. Insane. Ginger and French, pick a struggle. Bah! Got him. Ed Sheeran? I do not look like Ed Sheeran. I don't know what to talk about. Ask me questions. Any hobbies? Not really. I draw sometimes. I collect goats. What else? I play Minecraft. Yeah, there you go. Those are my hobbies. I guess YouTube could be considered a hobby somewhat. But once you make money from it, is it really a hobby at that point? I don't know. Where's Garrett? Garrett's right here. Little guy. Oh! I don't blame him. Yeah. Throws it back better than my mom? What? That's insane. Why would you say that? I wish when mods delete a message, it wouldn't show up on the live chat on the screen. Like, I wish it would disappear. What's up, sissy? Because all of the troll comments that were in today's stream are going to appear in the VOD. What if we switch it up? What's this?
I used to feel like a fraud even on days when I got stuff done.
Unless you censor the chat. Yeah, but I switched between full screen and this. So I would have to go back to every time I switched the scene and blur and unblur whatever I need. Would you answer if I called you on my burger phone? Probably not.
Deserve your success or that nagging doubt, wondering if you're even
I hate
on
Too
the right
Slimy.
path. It can
Ooh. Fisher cat? Cat. Burger phone? Yeah, that's an actual thing. Ooh. See ya in the house, NB7. I want health insurance. Sissy, why would you get paid? Get out of here. What did you do? No, none of y'all getting paid. Haha. Yes, you can get paid with $0. Yes. Isabonk, you should make a single out of this beat. Huh. I think I can hide messages on stream chat if I mess around with the Streamlabs settings. I'll have to look into that. Can I hug Garrett? Yes. Alright. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm going bye. Okay, I'm going bye-bye. I will either be live Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure yet. I will see. But, yeah, we're done with Vita Carnis for now. Next stream, we will visit that other horror series that not many people know about. So, all right, hey, stay safe. Don't be annoying. And have a good night. Peace. Be sure to take a creepy pee-pee before you go to bed. Okay? Good night.